Welcome back. The Supreme Court has stayed Allahabad High Court's order on Ayodhya. While ordering a stay, the Apex Court has observed that the verdict of the High Court is strange and surprising, as none of the parties had prayed before the High Court for partition of the disputed land at Ayodhya.
The pleas filed by various parties to Ram Janmabhoomi Babri Masjid issue came up for hearing before the bench of Justice Aftab Alam and Justice R.M. Lodha on Monday. After a preliminary hearing of the pleas, the bench admitted the pleas for a final hearing ordering an interim status quo. The Apex Court has also made it clear that no religious activity should be performed in the 67-acre land adjacent to the disputed site.
That as far as the interim arrangement is concerned, the order dated 7/1/93 shall be applicable as directed by the Constitution Bench of Ismail Faruqi, which means that the puja archana as far as Ram Lalla at the disputed site is concerned would continue. Now you may know that certain land, 67 acres, were acquired by the Narsinga government after 6 December 1992. There is an order of Supreme Court of 2003 that no puja part shall be allowed there. The same order also continues.
The Allahabad High Court in its verdict dated 30th September had ordered the disputed land at Ayodhya should be partitioned between Hindu Mahasabha, Sunni Waqf Board and Nirmohi Akhada.
Means whatever is going on, that will go on, nothing will be increased, nothing will be decreased. No further facilities will be given, and parties are directed to maintain the status quo, and they have stayed the operation of the High Court order as well as the further proceedings for final decree which was going on.
Bureau Report, Prudent Media.
The Law Commission has recommended that compensation in land acquisition should not be less than the prevailing market rates. They have recommended an amendment to the Land Acquisition Act. The Commission submitted a report to the government in this regard.
The Law Commission has submitted a report to the government recommending amendment to Section 11 of the Land Acquisition Act 1894. Some of the recommendations put forth by the Commission are: expeditiously frame its own rehabilitation and resettlement policy on the lines of Haryana, adopt minimum floor rates for different types of land in different parts of Goa, which should be published every year, adequate annuity to farmers for a considerable period of time whose large tracts of land is acquired, provide those who lose their houses, commercial or industrial establishment with house sites, commercial places and industrial plots at concessional rates besides compensation, enable the collectors to award compensation as per the rehabilitation and resettlement policy of Goa government. The Land Acquisition Act may be amended as per the draft amendment bill. Dependents of affected persons should be given preference in government jobs.
We examined the Land Acquisition Act 1894, where the provision regarding determination of compensation exists. And Section 11 of the Act, in our opinion, needs to be suitably amended so that the government or the land acquiring officers, namely the collectors, are empowered to determine compensation and also award a package of benefits to the landholders in accordance with a policy framed by the government.
A reporter in Panji, Jason Suarez, with video journalist Devendra Gaonkar.
The ITUC held a half-day dharna outside the Vidyut Bhavan on Monday. Employees of the Electricity Department are demanding a regularization and implementation of 6th pay.
The Electricity Employees Union, led by All India Trade Union Congress, held a half-day demonstration in front of the Electricity Department. Around 890 employees are demanding regularization and implementation of 6th pay. The employees say that the demands are not met despite several assurances by the government.
दुर्दैवान 1.5-2 महिने पहिले या डिपार्टमेंटात 100 कामगार रेग्युलर केले, 890 कामगारांचे, पण त्या विशिष्ट जाग्या वयल्यात कामगारां रेग्युलर केले जेंका 1.5-2 वर्सां 3 वर्सां जावन आशिल्ली. या डिपार्टमेंटात 6-7 वर्सां काम केल्ले कामगार अजूनय बी टेम्पररी आसा, जेन्ना 1.5 वर्सां कामगार रेग्युलर जाल्यात. ते बी आमच्याच वांगडी, आमच्याच युनियनाचे मेंबर. पूण हें बरोबर न्ही. आमची डिमांड आशिल्लो की सिनियरिटी प्रमाणे रेग्युलर करचे. कमीत कमी पगार जो मेळटा तो 6 पेचो रिकमेंडेशन प्रमाणे मेळचो, पूण तो न दिता आज आमकां 3,600 दिताले ते 5,700 रुपया पगार दितात. सेक्युरिटीत काम करणाऱ्या ह्या डिपार्टमेंटाच्या कामगारांक अजूनही 3600 रुपये पगार मेळटात. सो आमचो डिमांड आसा की इक्वल पे फॉर इक्वल वर्क फारीक जावपाक जाय. आमी जे काम करतात त्या प्रमाणे आमकां पगार दिवपाक जाय.
The employees have threatened to intensify their strike if their problems are not resolved. A reporter from Panaji, Jason Suarez, with video journalist Devendra Gaonkar.
Feast of Milagres Saibin was celebrated in Mapsa on Monday. Thousands of people across the state participated in the Feast of Our Lady of Miracles at St. Jerome's Church. This is the biggest feast of Mapsa.
All masses witnessed huge number of devotees as devotees from different communities offered prayers to Milagres Saibin. There is a strong belief that Milagres Saibin cures various ailments. Many Catholics and Hindus were seen lined up in church to pour coconut oil over the statue of Our Lady of Milagres. Devotees also offer wax figurines to express a deep gratitude for the received favors.
आज म्हापश्यां व्हडा दोबायन मिलाड सायबिणीचें परब. हे परबेक जायतो हजारांनी लोक आसता. मिसाय बी खूब आसतात आनी जायते तरेचो लोक ह्या फेस्ताक येतात. सगळीं मिलाड सायबिणी तेंची आंगवणी पुऱ्यो करता. खऱ्या भारतान म्हापशी तुका मिलाड सायबिणी केन्नाच सोडिना आपलो आदार दिवपाक.
This feast is celebrated on third Monday after Easter and is interlinked with Shirgaon Jatra. Devotees considered Milagres Saibin as sister of Hindu goddess Lehrai in Shirgaon.
A very popular feast, very much connected with the Hindus who consider this lady as one of the sisters of that Devi in Shirgaon. And that's why it is very much linked with the Jatra of Shirgaon, which has been celebrated on Sunday.
A big attraction of Milagres Feast is the fair in the city. The roads on either side of the St. Jerome's Church were crowded with people busy buying furniture and other household goods at the fair. A reporter from Mapsa, Shamsundar Fateh.
It's time now for another short break. Stay tuned.